We are kicking things off with our friend Chef Heather this morning. She is taking us to school with a little Salad 101. We're getting a lesson in lettuce first. Hi, Chef. How are you?
Listen, everybody here at the restaurant was like, "What are you doing today?" And I'm like, "Salad," and everybody's like, "Oh." And that's a bummer, right? I mean, I love salads myself.
I love salad too. It's never a bummer. And when you put like a little extra love into your salad, it's so delicious.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm going to show you how to do that today.
Okay.
So typically, I don't know about you, but when I'm having a salad, it's kind of like, what do we have for dinner? There's lettuce in the refrigerator. So that's kind of what I did. Was I kind of just rummaged through our walk-in, and obviously I have a few more things than the typical refrigerator, but we're just going to kind of throw something together and kind of mimic being at home. So here I have like my favorite lettuce, and the same holds true for any kind of salad you're going to make, whether it be pasta, potato, whatever kind of fruit. There's still three main components. And again, this is going to be our main component, lettuce, but it could be potatoes, whatever. Same sort of technique you're going to use. So I have right here in the bowl some of my favorite lettuce, and it's crazy to say that I do have a favorite lettuce. This is called True Harvest. It's all hydroponically grown, so it's good stuff. It's really delicious. It's grown here in Texas, and I like to kind of just tear my lettuce up. So there you go.
I have a favorite lettuce too.
So, what is it? Is it salad in a bag?
No, I hate salad in a bag. It's no good. But I do love arugula. That's my favorite.
Right, and that kind of is a really good sort of segue to what we're going to talk about. Depending on if you're using arugula, that's really peppery and stuff. So you kind of want to choose things that will sort of help that out, like arugula and watermelon. Fantastic salad, right?
Right.
So again, I just had some. We're going to add fruits and vegetables to this, and a lot of that is based on texture, what's in season, in this case, what's in your refrigerator. In my refrigerator, we had this beautiful, my chef Min here made some, this is just frisee and carrots and watermelon radish, just beautiful radish. So we're going to add that. It's going to add a lot of texture. Oh, and some herbs. This is going to add a lot of texture and a lot of color and brightness. So like you kind of want to eat that, right?
Oh my gosh, I do. And you're layering in so many flavors just by using different lettuces.
Exactly. So that's a great way. And again, it's all about texture. It makes it more fun to eat than just, iceberg lettuce, which is great on a wedge. Don't get me wrong.
All right, so that is the base of our salad, and we're gonna stick around because we're gonna be adding in those vegetables and the fruit, the protein, and of course we gotta top it off with a great dressing. So all of that is coming up. Well, we're checking back in with Chef Heather this morning. Got a big bowl of green right in front of you. We already talked about how important
big bowl of greens,
right, the lettuce is, but you've got to add some extra toppings into your salad as well.
Right, there's a few things you have to do at this point, and a few reasons why this is great. If you have, like, this is just one chicken breast. I'm going to use this one chicken breast, and we can use this for this entire salad. So it's going to stretch whatever leftovers you have, one. And two, I think it's important to mention that you really want to add some interest by maybe cutting your vegetables a little bit different. So here I have some zucchini in the bowl already, and I'm just taking it like this. My boy Jake here would also work just fantastic for that. Just use a peeler and maybe roll these up, throw them in the salad. It just adds some visual interest, and it's still bite-sized, so it just looks really pretty. Also, I think it's really important at this point, you want to season your salad as well.
Okay.
Not seasoning your salad at this point, it's kind of like seasoning a sauce and then not seasoning the steak, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So you always want to remember to season those grains, and then we'll season the dressing as well. When you're adding things like avocado, Shelly, I know you're a fan.
Yes.
This will add a lot of fat and a creamy texture to it, so that'll be fantastic. Always got to add some avocado when you're around.
That looks
we'll do that.
so good already.
Right, we're going to add some tomatoes and all that while we're in break, but yeah, we're just kind of building it up and making it make sense as we go.
All right. Well, you keep working on that because in just a little bit, we're going to top it off with a delicious dressing. We are finishing up our salad. Chef Heather has been talking about all the goodness that goes into our bowls, starting with the lettuce and then seasoning it. And of course, adding in your vegetables and your fruits and things like that. We put chicken in our salad and now you're just kind of pulling it all together.
Now I'm just going to pull it together, exactly. And I'm just going to make, it's so easy to make vinaigrettes. I think you and I did a whole segment, 3 segments on vinaigrettes alone. So we're just going to kind of go back to that. But and I know you like yours punchy. So typically your ratio for a vinaigrette is 2 parts fat to 1 part vinegar. So here we have 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 parts of oil. I'm using a bit of blended oil, so it's not as forward as say olive oil. It's a little less neutral, meaning it's not super flavorful. And to that, I was chopping up a shallot earlier. I'm going to chop up a little bit of cilantro because our salad is taking a little bit of a Mexican turn to it. I'm also going to add a little bit of lime juice to this. I'll season it, of course. We talked a little bit about that. And I'm going to add some tahini, which is going to be a little bit different, but very San Antonio. So we're going to add that as well.
Wait, you're putting tahini in your salad dressing? That sounds good. Like, will it make it a little more creamy?
Yeah. It won't. I have a little bit of mustard in here, which will work as an emulsifier, which will mean it will be a little bit creamy. There went Jake. It will be a little bit creamy.
It'll have a kick to it,
but if you
too.
wanted to add, right. So that's it. We'll just kind of whisk that up and add that guy in.
So at what point should you dress your salad? Right before you serve it or before? What's your take on that?
I would serve. I like salads to be dressed right before you serve them.
Okay.
In all honesty, I'd rather let people dress their own salads because people are weird. Some people like it swimming in dressing. I tend to like my salads really lightly dressed, so I like to give them the option.
Another problem we have
yourself,
is the leftover salad. My mom tends to enjoy what she calls a marinated salad. I call it not a good idea.
Gross, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. So yeah, then you just take the salad and sit there in front of the TV and with a fork, and you're ready to go, just like that.
Wow, that is the biggest salad I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm just sad that I'm not there to eat it. Looks absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Chef. Always good to see you. And of course, you can find all of Chef Heather's recipes on our website. Very easy. There's a ton there for you. Go to saliving.com for more information. And you can connect with us on social media at I Love SA Living.